So guys, this right here is a 2008 Mac Pro, okay? Now this computer, because, I want to just, like do some maintenance on, replace the thermal paste, replace the CMOS battery. Yeah, this thing has caused me a lot of pain, okay? But let's go ahead and roll in with that intro first, shall we, as well? Yeah, I don't really want to start a rant on, how this thing has caused me a lot of pain before we actually even start the intro. So yeah, let's get on with that intro, shall we? So guys, this is a Mac Pro from 2008, okay? In terms of its specifications, I'll go ahead, instead of, doing like a proper like specs, part of the video, I'll just explain to you what it has, okay? It has dual Xeons. I'm pretty sure they're dual Xeon E5642. I'm pretty sure it's either E4, it's either that or it's E5462. I don't know. It's fine, okay? Specifically though, the GPU matters more in here, and also the system RAM. This is NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GT, okay? Now, I actually am working on a review of this card, so it may or may not be out before this video is. I'm not sure because, I'm still editing it, but whatever, right? Yeah, let's just say I'm taking apart the heatsink in this, as you can imagine, with, them trying to make it all fancy looking, as was a pain in the butt, okay? And also, this thing has 4 gigabytes of RAM. Luckily, it doesn't have, like the base 2. So yeah, that's not too bad. Doesn't have any Wi-Fi. Some versions come with Wi-Fi card right here. It's fine, alright? I'll just plug it in like a USB Wi-Fi dongle or something. And also, oh wait, actually that reminds me. This is the SSD we're gonna put into it, okay? This is a 240 gig random, not great SSD that I got off Amazon for like 15 bucks, okay? Well, actually a friend gave it to me, but this used to go for 15 bucks. So let's plug it in, okay? Now, know what you guys are gonna say. What's on the SSD? Nothing, okay? Nothing. I actually have a Windows to Go installation on there, so actually not nothing. And I know what you guys are gonna say, why are you using Windows to Go and not installing it from a USB stick? It's actually really difficult to, because, this Mac likes to glitch out when it comes to, actually installing stuff from a USB stick, so, yeah, alright. I see how this case works now. Alright, but anyways, let's go ahead. Since we got the SSD in there, we're going to install Windows 11 on this thing, okay? Specifically, Windows Tiny 11 23H2, okay? And after that, if, it works and stuff, I'm going to try, I guess look at that Mac logo. I never liked Macs. I still like them, okay? Although, once I hit 10k subs, guys, make sure to subscribe. I will be getting a MacBook Pro, okay? Well, not really MacBook Pro, more like a MacBook Air. Like, one of them ones with the M series crap in it. So, yeah. Alright, but anyway, so guys, if this installation works, I'll be trying out this K2200 in it, which I also should have a review video out by now, on it. So, yeah, alright. But yeah, let's go ahead and get it ready here for Windows installation. And I will be using capture card in combination with my phone, okay, just in case like something bad happens and it doesn't show up in the capture card. All right, let me go ahead and plug this adapter in here, and then let's go on with the not only the installation, but let's go ahead and go on with let's head over to the recording setup. All right. So guys, before I turn this Mac Pro on, you might be wondering, why not just install macOS onto it? Well, this can really only support very old and outdated and obsolete versions of macOS, officially anyways. And second off, I believe macOS is a sin. But anyways, let's go ahead and turn on the computer. Alright, that's a very loud graphics card. I forgot that the GPU doesn't actually have fan control on its own. Ooh, and there it is. Hold left alt. Should be doing something here. And here is what I like about this Mac. Only about half the time it actually lets you go into a boot option here. I also think I might have pressed left alt a little too late, so let's turn it off and turn it back on again. Alright, left alt. That's a really nice startup sound, though. I gotta commend Apple for that. That's a nice startup sound. There it is. All right, Windows, because it's a Windows to Go installation. Well, flickers, and there it is, Windows 11. Windows 11 on a 2008 Mac Pro. I know that people installed Windows 11 on 2008 MacBook Pros, but I don't think anyone's actually installed it on a Mac Pro 2008 yet. Well, I mean, you know, because these old Mac Pros are just extremely obsolete. Their dual Xeons were powerful for the time, and you know, they're pretty powerful up until around, you know, like Ryzen, when Ryzen came out, you know, and like quad-core 8 threads were starting to become obsolete. This is an 8-core 8-thread machine, but that's only because it has dual 4-core 4-thread CPUs, okay? And the single core performance is just mid, and they don't really support that many instructions. Alright, it's getting ready, guys. Yeah, this basically, these old, like, Core 2 Duo, Core 2 Quad era Xeons, they have IPC that's similar to around the AMD A series or the AMD FX series, so not great at all. Alright. It's gonna take a while, so cue the Dream Speedrun music, and let's see how long it takes. Alright, we are in. Alright, first off, I wonder, because I've never actually had a dual CPU system before. Oh, there it is! 8-core, 8-thread. My first 8-core CPU. It's not half bad. I mean, Daved. I am the Daved. Anyways, let's go ahead and try something out here. Because the NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GT doesn't really have the best Windows 11 drivers. I mean, it does work, you know, like, I mean, it'll work fine, but I just want to know here, like, is it possible for K2200 to run? Oh yeah, right there, fully buffered DIMMs. Yeah, that's why it's a bit difficult for this to work, you know, for me to upgrade the RAM, because, you know, DDR2 fully buffered DIMMs are kind of expensive now that I think about it. So, yeah, we're probably just going to stick with 4 gigabytes of RAM here. I mean, you know, Tiny 11 ain't half bad in terms of its RAM usage. It's not the worst, I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and try that K2200 out, shall we? So, guys, I have some bad news, okay? But some good news as well. So, as you can see down here, the GPU is actually, you know, it's spinning to life, it looks like, but there is no video out, okay? So, yeah, for now, we're going to have to stick to our 8800 GT here and just hope that's not too much of a bottleneck. So, guys, when I said that we're going to do this Metrobyte style, I mean we're doing it Metrobyte style. We're going to go ahead and test out Minecraft on it. Just, you know, live, you know, just, yeah. Alright, anyways, I'm getting around like 70, 40-ish FPS. I obviously will, you know, will do a deeper diving video where, you know, I talk about like average frame rates, 1% lows, stuff like that in another video. But because I want this video to be quick to make, we're just gonna go ahead and just start with I don't know, like 1 block. No, hell no. Let's not do duels either. Let's just do 4v4 because that won't affect my core stats. Oh yes, this is gonna go well. I'm getting 11 CPS. Yeah, this is the mouse I'm using, so pray for me, chat. Why am I saying chat? I keep forgetting that this is not a live stream. Alright, anyways, let's go here. Here. It's already starting. Alright, anyways, I think there's a pro in the matchup. And we're not paired with them. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna probably die here really quickly. Yeah, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, guys. When I'm, you know, your best player, but then you, but then on this. Also, the GPU in there, the 8800 GT, is really struggling right now, bro. It's literally just Minecraft. Like, how are you struggling this hard, 8800 GT? Well, to be fair, you know, this computer is 20 years old, so I'm even impressed it's getting, like, almost 200 FPS, but, you know. Alright. I'm just gonna hope that, you know, they're not there. Because if they are, then I'm a little cooked, because I can't really W-tap on this Dell keyboard that's from the Windows 7 era. My normal keyboard's a Dell keyboard from the Windows 10 era, so, yeah, you know, this, and also I think our bed's gonna be gotten here. Alright, let's do PvP! There's 2 of them! Damn it. Yeah, this is awesome, you know? It's just great. Also can't really see my screen that well. Ooh, bed destroyed. Alright, we got 1 kill. Alright, it's just us. Yo, this is awesome. Yeah, no, this is not awesome. I'm a little cooked here, guys, if I'm being honest. Alright, just go for that. Honestly, just give it our best, chat. We don't got it. We don't got a chance at all. Why do I keep saying chat? Yo, yeah, no, I am not. I am cooked on this keyboard. All right. Anyways, performance. It's actually not half bad. It's getting a few hundred FPS at times. So yeah, let's go and test out modern version of Minecraft really quickly. So we have modern Minecraft here, and I mean it's not running half bad, you know, 60-ish FPS, 8 chunks, fancy settings, not bad at all. All right, let me go ahead and quickly mine a tree here. Yeah, this actually is not that bad, you know. I mean, yeah, sure, the GPU is running at 85 degrees Celsius while overclocked. That's fine. CPU is actually not doing half bad. And actually, guys, I did run a CPU-Z benchmark. In terms of multi-core performance, this thing is like a Core i7-3770, so that's not bad at all. I mean, like, you can't complain about, you know, Core i7-3770 performance in a PC from 2006, if you know what I'm saying. Well, actually, technically, this was from 2008, but it has parts that are mostly from 2007, so yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and quickly beat up a mob here. I'm pretty sure there's a cow back there, but I don't want to beat up a cow. It's a bit too easy, you know. And also, I forgot, I need to quickly, you know, disable all this stuff. So, yep, there it is. Alright, this isn't half bad. Yeah, apparently you guys want this instead of, you know, me showing the average and 1% lows. So, yeah, you know, I mean, I guess this works well enough for now. But obviously I will do deeper dive in the future, right? But yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the next game. Alright, guys, last benchmark here, we have BeamNG, and it is running at, I think, 1280 by 960, I think is what it is. And it's running with the low settings preset with the DirectX 10 renderer, so, I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Getting like 30-ish FPS here. I mean, you gotta remember, this is a 2007 PC running on a game that's 10 years newer than it, and this ain't half bad, you know? It's not half bad. I mean, there is a little bit of input delay, but I mean, this is BeamNG, it doesn't really matter. Alright, but yeah, ooh! Ah, I spun out there. But yeah, you know, this really is not half bad, okay? Like, for its time, this PC was a really good computer, so, and why am I saying PC? It's a Mac Pro. Yeah, I mean, you know, it runs Windows 11 now, so it's like a weird hybrid that has, you know, problems, you know, identity problems, so, yeah. Alright, but anyways, guys, yeah, you know, this, it's pretty cool, you know, this old Mac can still do a lot of things, and even though it's only got 4 gigabytes of RAM, it's still actually, you know, it's still not half bad. I mean, you could probably pair it with like a K2200 and run a lot of modern games on it. But yeah, alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and see you in the next one, alright? This was definitely an interesting experience, to say the least.